Hey, it's Hannah.
And Alyssa, and we were just on an episode of Boss to Boss with Miro.
Check this episode out. Don't want to miss it.
He is amazing. He's bringing all these entrepreneurs together. It was such a fun conversation, and we can't wait for you guys to listen.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Boss to Boss. Haha, rants and recaps. Episode like 1 million or something like that. What's going on, everybody? It's Miro. We slow like we are slow, though we really, really don't. And that's right. It's another rant and another recap. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? It's a great day. A beautiful time to be alive. Good morning if you're listening to this in the morning. Good afternoon, good evening. I don't know if I wake you up. I don't know if I put you to sleep. Whichever one it is, I want to say good day to all. I'm a little pumped up recently. I just got back from yet another conference. As you know, some are better than others, and this one was Thrive. I spoke really highly of this one last time when I went in last September of 2018. Yeah, that's right. I got to think about it. These years are going by so damn quickly. I have to legit think about what year it is. I for a second thought it was 2020 because we already have our wedding date, which is a whole nother subject I'd rather not get into, like at all. So don't even ask me if you see me. But yeah, that's in 2020, and we already have our date set. So like, I'm already thinking 2020, thinking ahead, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, ground yourself, Miro. Ground yourself. Slow down. It's only like beginning of June 2019. Chicago finally just received, I guess, springtime, right? Yeah. I mean, we just had like 45 degrees 3-4 days ago. So yeah. Yeah, don't even ask. But yeah, so back to Thrive. It's an event thrown by Cole Hatter, who's just who's a amazing person. I mean, everything he's been through, his backstory, and he's just a big time real estate investor, and also has a lot of big time like mastermind follower. He has a big time group, big time network that he's developed over the years, and with that, he has Thrive, which is a huge show for entrepreneurs. Some claim it's the best there is, and it's definitely up there. I don't know for sure what's the best. There's so many things out there nowadays, but it is for sure worthwhile. Definitely something to go to. It was in Vegas this year at the Hard Rock, so I bought my tickets. I usually don't do this. I bought my tickets last year at the show, at the end of the show, for this year's event, which was the first weekend in June. So I just literally got back a few days ago. And I usually don't do that. I didn't pre-buy it for next year. I was tempted to. I almost did. But money's been a little tight, and just kind of trying to save up for a lot of things. So I'm still up in the air for the next one. But that's a whole another subject I'll touch on in a little bit. But it was a great event. Definitely nice relief and change of pace from 10X, which is all go ham, go hard, sell. Like literally, everybody goes up there. Yeah, you can do it. Sell. You can do it. Sell. That's yeah. I can't do that. It was a great people there. I met some awesome people. Great. Definitely top of the line, but I can't do so much, sales down my throat. I can't do that. And Thrive is not about that. So it was mostly, it's about giving back and more kind of inspirational and sharing stories compared to, selling items. The only selling that's happening is donations, which this year was towards Model Citizen, I think it was called. They help make backpacks for the homeless. And just support the homeless. So it was a great cause, and they raised like $250K, which is insane, by just a few thousand people. So that was, that's really inspiring to see. I mean, people are definitely willing to spend, so you know that, and if it's for the right cause, they will. So it was nice. couple other quick tidbits I got from the event. So some of you have never been to events, some of you have. It's a love-hate thing, that's for sure. There's good ones, there's bad ones. What I got out of going to Thrive in Las Vegas this year is that it's something I talked about before. We've gotten to an era, I feel like, that there is an overabundance of information. There's a lot of people claiming they do this, they do that. Everybody's a coach of something nowadays. So you really have to pick and choose, who you listen to, what you believe. You have to, always kind of be open-minded, but at the same time, just enough. Like, have a filter on and realize I'm wasting my time here or I'm not. So I was definitely at the point where I have had an overabundance of info. I've consumed, some books, a podcast, listen to this person, that person. I'm in a lot of groups, and I'm at a point where I don't need so much info. I need more just like a kick in the ass, a little fire lit underneath me to get me going. Because I come out of these things and, I didn't partake in it as much. I'm usually there. I went for the networking. I went to get some interviews, meet some more people, and just have a good time. Just sort of get away for a few days. Even though I didn't really, because I ended up working literally half the time I was there, which is that is what it is when you're a CEO. When you're running a business, like when you're the face of a company, that's going to happen no matter what. So that was kind of tough. I couldn't fully enjoy myself like I wanted to. Hopefully, we make some hirings, in the next year, and there's actually gonna be moments when I could go away for 2-3 days and just like shut off completely. I mean, that's the plan. I don't see why we won't be there soon. I hope so. Just gotta work harder now for a payoff later on. But kind of back to where I was at. Yeah, I had an overabundance. Like, even just hearing a few things, because you hear all these amazing ideas. They had amazing speakers. Eric Thomas. You probably heard him all over like workout videos when he motivates people. They had Trent or Brad Lee. They had Andy Frisella. They had Cole Hatter himself, Trent Sheldon. It was Ty Lopez, Alex Murr. I mean, it was a lot of great people. I mean, that's just like some of the people. But like the few people I've heard, I constantly just hear new ideas, hear new things. I start, thinking about, oh man, I could have done this. Oh man, I could have done this, that, and I start getting a little overwhelmed personally. I get it in like an overabundance stage, and I'm like, oh man, could be doing this, could be doing that, and I realize it's taking me away from what I'm doing well right now, and what I need to focus on. Like, I guess at the end of the day, what I got from this is that you have to take action, and you have to go against after the thing that matters the most, that will get you to your end goals. The thing that, sometimes you have to go with the one that is paying the bills. You have to go with that, and that's kind of the realization I got, after walking out of this show. Because there's an overabundance of info, but then two, it's such great info and nobody's selling you, that if you like, this is perfect for someone that's on the cusp, especially a lot of these networking events. If you're like so unsure about if entrepreneurship is for me, being a business owner, for example, or just starting a side hustle, these things are for you, these conferences, because it puts you in that mindset, in the perspective of what could be. But then hopefully you have a good friend that's willing to like tell you it's not going to be perfect, roses and butterflies the whole time, like a lot of these people show you. Some people are true, real with you, and they'll tell you, it's a struggle. They'll give you a good backstory. They'll be like, I fell down real hard. I almost had nothing. I was shooting up crack because I almost had nothing. Like, not that that's how entrepreneurship goes, but just giving an extreme right there about how why these events are good, and they're good for people that are kind of on the edge or just looking for new ideas. Sometimes if you already have something, it's maybe nice to get away and connect with people. But like for me, I need to stay focused, because I know what I have to do right now, from previous meetings and mentorships, that I can't like lose my eye on the grand prize and kind of start veering into this, veering into that, because It's something a lot of people talk about, you know, a lot of successful people talk about. If you start doing numerous other things at the same time, you're only doing everything, you know, good instead of doing one thing amazing and excellent and progressing and crushing it. Like once you get that one thing there, then start leveling up those other things, and always kind of focus on that one baby at a time. So that was nice. I guess that was refreshing. It was nice that I kind of came back with fresh perspective on things. Day one, as always, I was kind of just like blah, because you hear so many things, you see so many people. It sucks to be back. You're always kind of just trying to process things, and that's how I feel every time I come back from a conference or anything like that. So day one, which was Monday, I was sort of just like catching up on some, you know, work stuff, but very minimal because my head was just like all over the place. I was trying to process things, and then finally Tuesday, so like the second day of me being back, I finally started kind of getting into it, and by day 3, I was full head of steam. I'm back into working out every day. I'm back into kind of like getting in the groove of things. I have a new, fresh perspective. So going over there, coming back, it was very nice. And the best part of all, I got to see a lot of my friends, a lot of friends that you develop through going to similar to things that you all like, especially if you are into entrepreneur, business owner, you know, go-getter classification, I guess. There's not too many of you. There's not too many that can relate, like family, friends, for example, or loved ones, just because they're not always doing the same things as you. I feel like it's a whole nother ball game, and you that are doing it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So it's nice to have like those people, those friends that you can count on. And if you see someone that's by themselves, if you see someone that's not getting along with anybody, bring them along. Go by them. Say hi. You know, it's not easy to network. It's not easy to be the one that goes there all alone, but you're trying to change your life. You're trying to learn something new. You know, bring that person along. It's something I did a lot with my roommate. I roomed with the same person as last year. He's definitely, you know, not the most out there person, but I brought him along with all my friends. I've developed a network out there with a lot of my mastermind friends through Travis Chappell and the gang. And, you know, it was nice. I saw that he had a good time. I saw he enjoyed himself, and hopefully he made some long-lasting relationships, friendships going forward. So that's for me, that's like the cherry on top. Seeing somebody else, hopefully develop a few friendships, being able to see some of my some of my friends that I developed, new friends, especially as you get older, it's a lot harder to get new friends. So that part is nice. You know, it's a little getaway within a getaway within a. If you're listening to a podcast, I got my fingers up, you know, quotation marks, entrepreneur, you know, work study event. I love it. All right, y'all. Hope you all crushing your week. Definitely got to update you on a hodgepodge next week. A lot going on. We're definitely full head of steam right now. Summer has come. We're super busy. We're swamped. Calls up the Hizu. Or whatever you say. My sayings suck. Honestly, my game on like weird one-liners sucks. I don't know. Like I hope you realized, and I hope you're not offended. It's so bad. But Wazoo, is that it? I don't know. Whatever. I'd rather not embarrass myself any more than I already have. But yeah, we're full head of steam. It's exciting. A lot of things are happening. And yeah, it's definitely starting to feel like it's a legit company. You know, there's more team drama. There's hirings, there's firings, there's a lot, and it's kind of crazy. It's crazy watching it grow. If I don't have a child, you know, yet, one day I want to, but it almost feels like it's my little child. I mean, pretty much that's how. It's a pretty good way to put it, right? Company being like a child, and eventually, hopefully, growing up and being successful. Right? You have like a 1 out of 10 chance, right? All right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed another episode of Boss to Boss Rants and Recaps. My name is Miro, We Slow producer, aka I'm not even gonna say his name is Steve Wiley, and hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and you're gonna crush it, right? Talk to you soon. Peace.
That is all for this episode of Boss to Boss. Your next step is to visit bosstoboss.com, where you will find proven techniques followed by professionals to help you make that next step. Again, that is boss2boss.com. And remember, the time is now.